Hey everybody, I'm Scott Weichel. You're listening to My Kind of Country. Thanks again for joining us on a Monday night. I've got a special guest with me tonight from all the way in Australia who has just released a brand new album. It's called Give Me a Break, and you can get it at vanessabourne.com. And she's got a brand new single we're going to play and talk about a few of the other songs on the album for you tonight too. It's a pleasure to welcome Vanessa Bourne to My Kind of Country. Vanessa, how are you tonight?
I'm doing great, Scott. Thank you so much for having me on. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. Nice to talk to you. We finally made this happen.
That's right. I'm glad to be on with you.
You finished up your album recently in Nashville with Mr. Kurt Ryle, and you've got it available now on your website.
That's right. It's an album that I think people would like. It's a little bit different. It's still traditional country, but it's also got a little bit of Western swing in that. So, yeah, I like it very much, and I hope you like it too.
Well, I certainly love your new single. It's called My Three Queens. Tell me about this one. Did you have a hand in writing this one?
I wish I did, but I don't. Greg Tardy wrote this one for me. The last song he wrote for me, which was Haggard in the Air, did really well. And when I saw My Three Queens, he seems to write the songs that I would love to sing. As soon as I picked it up, it's written so beautifully. You know, it talks about Patsy Cline, Loretta Lynn, and Tammy Wynette, and these are my queens. You know what I mean? And it certainly was is beautifully written, and I couldn't put it down. And I've recorded the song. I think it captures everything about them and everything about what I feel about them. So it's a fantastic song that I've just released off the album.
I was born under a gypsy moon on a little farm one night in June. As a child I listened to the stereo. On the summer nights I'd sit outside as fireflies flickered in the sky and sing along to all my favorite songs. Loretta, Tammy, and Patsy Cline were right there in this heart of mine, and I knew every word they would sing. And the vinyl on that stereo was cranking out pure country gold. For a country girl, those were my three queens. Loretta, when I saw a doe, old miner's daughter grew up poor. Tammy always stood by her man. Sweet dreams and crazy filled my mind. I'd fall to pieces all the time. Patsy held me right there in her hands. Loretta, Tammy, and Patsy Cline were right there in this heart of mine, and I knew every word they would sing. And the vinyl on that stereo was cranking out pure country gold. For a country girl, those were my three queens. For a country girl, those were my three queens.
We've got a few other songs that we're going to play off of the album as well tonight for you. One is called In My Next Life. Tell me a little bit about that one.
Well, I think anyone who's across the pond, so to speak, would love to have lived in Texas or born in Texas. The song is pretty much about that. In my next life, I want to live in Texas. talks about Bob Wills and Duncan as well. So I think it's a song that captures a lot about Texas, and it's a bit of Western swing as well. It's a little bit different. I would love to live in Texas in my next life, by the way, Scott.
Well, I certainly don't blame you. I love it down there, and you're going to be visiting Texas, I believe, this fall, right?
Yes, I am. I was on a radio call with HD Ainsworth, and the president of the CMA of Texas got on the phone and asked me if I'd be a special guest at the awards. So I'm definitely heading down to Texas, but that's not the only one. I'm also nominated at the Texas Sound International Awards, representing Australia. So that would be great. Multiple awards there, and I'll be heading down to Nashville for the Josie Awards as well at the Grand Ole Opry. So I'm really looking forward to October.
You're up for some awards with those folks, and I know you won the 2020 Pure Country Female Vocalist with the Academy of Western Artists, and you're nominated for it again this year too.
That's right. It was the first award that I ever won because, as you know, I've been only writing and composing for the past 3.5 years. So, to win an award was really something great. It told me to keep going, and I have. But it was such an honor and a privilege to have won the AWA, just like yourself. You've won it a couple of times, I think, didn't you, for Radio DJ of the Year?
I am very honored, yes, and they're a great organization, that's for sure, no doubt about it. And so is the Josie Awards, and that's going to be a big show at the Grand Ole Opry House on October 23rd, so get your tickets for that. There's going to be a lot of performers, and my good friend Lacey J. Dalton is receiving a Lifetime Achievement Award, and she will be performing there. Mm-hmm. So lots of great music coming up, so I'm glad you're going to be able to be a part of all that, Vanessa.
Yeah, walking down the red carpet, nothing like it. I'm going to have to write another song about that, I think.
There you go.
My next album.
I spent my childhood listening to Western swing. I love to hear Bob Wills and Tommy Duncan sing. Maiden's Prayer and Faded Love took me away. From across the pond I'd hear twin fiddles play. In my next life I wanna live in Texas. That music burns deep down inside of me. If I come back to this earth, then put me in Fort Worth. In my next life I wanna live in Texas. Playing those old songs. Take me back to Tulsa, Rose of San Antone. God help my soul, I'd love to hear a steel guitar. Bob Wills is still the keeper of my heart. In my next life I wanna live in Texas. That music burns deep down inside of me. If I come
the new album, folks, is called Give Me a Break. You can get it at vanessabourne.com, and we'll put that information on our Facebook page, as well as her previous album, which is called Young at Heart, and you've heard so many of those songs on our show, and Haggard in the Air, which we talked about. I love that song. And a couple other songs on this album that you've shared with us tonight, Vanessa. One is the title song. Tell me a little bit about that one.
Again, I wrote this song with Kurt Rao, and I actually wrote it for all those other artists out there, just like me, who dream about, about being, having a break in this industry, and it's about how, because I'm traditional country, I tend to stick with, the Loretta Lynn and the Patsy Cline sort of music still, to the George Jones, Merle Haggard, and country music. When I hear it, sometimes it's a little bit different than what I record, and I'm thinking, well, what's happened to country music? Has it changed? Are they trying to get rid of all of us, who sing traditional country? And I wrote this song for artists just like me, and I'm sure that they will connect with it. It's just give me a break, and I'll take the country music where it used to be, because there's definitely a change in country music. You'd agree with that over the years. So yes. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I know I'm here to stay with traditional country, and I'll continue to do that.
Today I heard a song on the radio, and I asked myself, where did country music go? The singer mentioned trucks and tractors on a farm, but I didn't feel one chill on my arm. I've spent a lifetime singing in these honky-tonks, and people still want 3 chords and the truth. And I'd prove my theories right if I just had the chance. So help me do what I was born to do. Give me a break. Give me a chance to shine and pour out this heart of mine. I'll give all it takes. I'll touch your soul. My songs will break your heart. I just need a place to start. Someone give me a break. Dreamed of singing on the Grand Ole Opry stage. If they would only take a chance on me, I'd take country music and turn back the page. Take it back to where it used to be. Give me a break. Give me a chance to shine and pour out this heart of mine. I'll give all it takes. I'll touch your soul. My songs will break your heart. I just need a place to start. Someone give me a break. Just need a place to start.
I'm always curious when I get to talk to somebody from a different country. What is the country music scene like over there? Are there a lot of places to perform and a lot of artists doing traditional country in Australia?
To be honest with you, I think traditional country is widely accepted here in Australia, but I think our country is more Australian folk sort of country. There are a lot of artists that sing about Australia, about our rivers and mountains and all of that. But yes, traditional country is still very much alive here. I do struggle a little bit just to get some shows that being traditional country, but I'm probably going to say that yes, I think it's still alive. Not as much as I'd like it to be, but it's definitely here and it's going to stay. And Australia is always going to have traditional country from me anyway. So let's hope that it continues on.
Oh, that's great. Our friend David D'Souza with Stone Cold Country over there broadcasts some great country music as well, and love listening to his show as well. So I know he'll be playing you.
Yes, David is probably one of those DJs that play a lot of traditional country, and that's fantastic. And there are a lot of radio stations that do play traditional country music. So I'm going to say that, yeah, we're doing okay with traditional country here.
Well, another song from your new album is called "I Want to Be Loved Like That." Tell me a little bit about that one.
I like to always have one of those songs. Just that one song that's a little bit different from the rest of it. And "I Want to Be Loved Like That" is written by Tammy Giovanni, and it's about every woman's dream, really. To be loved in a particular way, to be a goddess on a throne, and been showered with rings and diamonds and all of that. But it's a beautiful song. It's an upbeat song. If you remember "Lion, Cheat and Heart," which was on Young at Heart, the album Young at Heart, which was a cheeky sort of song, wasn't it? Well, this one's really cheeky and it's really nice, and I like it a lot. But it's one of those songs that you gotta have on an album. It's upbeat and you'll love it.
Well, fantastic. We will definitely play that tonight. And folks, again, VanessaBourne.com is Vanessa's website. You can get the new album called "Give Me a Break," as well as her other great music. And if you get a chance to attend these great award shows, you'll have a chance to see her in person. And I think that's fabulous. Kurt Ryle, we mentioned, worked tirelessly on this album with you. And I know you had some really great musicians playing on the album too, Vanessa.
Oh, look. Kurt Ryle, as I always say and will continue to say, he's not just a great producer, he's a blessing. Okay, that's my line, and I'm sticking with that. He's an absolute blessing. He is just fantastic. He knows what I like in an album, and he just makes sure it happens. As far as the musicians that go on there, look, you can't get better than Dennis Holt, drums. You can't get better than steel guitar, Tommy White, and Kurt Ryle plays a little bit pedal steel as well. Then fiddle, Wanda Wick. I mean, these are names that are just fantastic to have on your album because they know what they're doing and they know what the song requires. And I've never worked with more professional people than these people. So, they're my team when it comes to an album. And this album is a team effort, and so was Young at Heart as well. So, I'm really thankful and blessed to have people like this on my album. Truly is an honor to have them on there. And that's why the albums do so well. It's because of these great people on there.
Well, Vanessa, I want to thank you so much for taking time to be on the show, and best of luck at the award shows. And we're going to be looking forward to hearing even more songs from this project from you. Thank you so much, Vanessa, for being on My Kind of Country.
Thank you, Scott. It's an honor always to be on, and I look forward to our next interview. I truly appreciate your time, and thank you, folks, for listening in. And if you'd like to support me and buy a copy, you can go ahead to www.vanessabourne.com.
Here is more great music from Vanessa as we continue with My Kind of Country.
she's never seen, then seal the deal with a 14-carat ring. Oh, I wanna be loved like that. I wanna be somebody's number one. I wanna know what happiness is really like, a love that binds and never comes undone. Oh, I've been kicked around and I've been lied to, and I'm sick and tired of always looking back. I want a man that's strong, to be a goddess on his throne. I wanna be loved like that. Breath he takes, and be the first thing on his mind when he awakes. Someone who takes my side when I'm wrong or right, and leads me from the darkness to the light. Oh, I wanna be loved like that. I wanna be somebody's number one. I wanna know what happiness is really like, a love that binds and never comes undone. Oh, I've been kicked around and I've been lied to, and I'm sick and tired of